Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in
Is
the
it though?
eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
The fuck?
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only truth! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary.
What
In
the
the desert,
fuck?
through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
We didn't know where you were.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss.
What I suspected.
That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
I think it's pretty
You must see the
pretty
truth
much
for
too late
yourself,
for him.
Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there.
How do you have a
Salvador
key
wanted
card?
me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go. But only to look for this lie projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are worth your time. You are worth your time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happy. Comes.
Take an aerial? I don't know. It kind of looks like he's like mid-orgasm. He's about to paint that glass wall. He really is.
Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here. Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
Not sure about
The hell
Dylan being
was
a
that?
girl's name.
Is he trying to mess with me?
You are worth your time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
Maybe Dylan's still in there.
It's like
Maybe
Lex
there's a way to
Luthor
reach
meets
him.
the Joker.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office.
Jamming out to it.
Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunders hung distort.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him. Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
This is what happens when you take all the
Shit.
coronavirus vaccinations
That's
at
fascinating,
once.
but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunders hung distorts you.
How many of these do
Maybe
we have
I'm
with
just
this
here
guy?
to punish myself.
Hmm.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said
Alternate
he
realities.
himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunders hung distorts you.
This is trippy as hell.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling. Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
A raging
Oh.
dream.
That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay.
All right, Forrest
Dylan.
Gump.
That's good.
It seems like we're
Is he
getting.
still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Each time we talk to him, it seems we're getting further and further in time. And now we're in the present, so maybe he's going to start talking about the future. Oh, no, I guess he's not. Like he started way back in the past, and then he got closer and closer to the present until just now he was in the present. Yeah, I am enjoying it, although it's trippy as hell. Okay, missions. Gotta give it to the voice actor, yeah. All right, let's go help the guy stuck staring at the bridge.
If that Pope woman was so talented, she would have found a solution to all this.
Maybe Hope have something else to talk about.
Hello, Jesse.
Yes, it does.
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine.
That wasn't
What can you tell
convincing.
me? Is he still human? Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't
We don't have it.
I'm gonna shut down this light projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever
Her
their
mouth
connection
is
to the source,
creepy.
it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better than it spreading.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
Exactly.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
She has more.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Sure.
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, "Not quite, Professor," and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
Hmm.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from.
I like that idea.
Marshall?
Entropy on luck.
Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want.
Yes, we knew
The
this.
next most common are through and time.
We knew this.
It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Got anything else? Nope.
You know where to find me. Welcome back, Jesse.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
So where did Marshall go again?
Trench was part of the same shadowy group that are responsible for every disaster this country's ever seen.
Zachariah Trench was a
What's the word, Faden?
keep the conspiracy nonsense
Okay.
to yourself.
Let's go. Oh. What's his face? I think it's this one. Maybe. Yeah.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston.
Okay.
Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Oh, you dead. You are so gonna die, my dude. I mean, technically, I guess I didn't need to take the elevator. I could have floated down. We'll help him. But I think he's gonna die before we get back. Just a hunch. Rawr. Especially with how slow the elevator is. Exactly. Now we're gonna have to cross the bridge and fight things on the way across. That's a boss man. That wasn't efficient. Right off the edge. Okay. Oh, I'm still on floor 4. I think that might have been a major target.
Sir.
Maybe?
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day. I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
What a dick.
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well. I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Maybe it was one of these? It was some supervisor. There he is. Gotcha. Jukebox token. Okay. Yep, just had to go summon him. Ammo cost while levitating. And that could be good for this. But maybe not. I'm trying to figure out who she looks like.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
An incident in question occurred on Redacted and was brought to HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to the reports by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally. There was his mistake. And packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had redacted his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's commands to desist. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week.
Philip?
Oh, he's
Philip?
dead. Oh, it ate
If I
him.
look away, it hurts me.
Wow. Okay.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Holy shit. That squid is huge. Okay. So no one's looking at it now. Oh.
Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
Don't go to the light.
If I look
Carol
away,
Ann.
it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Ow. Yeah, that hurt. But apparently I can grab the things it shoots and shoot and throw it back at him. So that's good to know.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip? If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
We had that. We had that.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
Yeah, the holes are really annoying.
It hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hello? Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
All right, so that's the energy boost. No. Try this.
Philip?
We should just pick up the fridge and
Look
smash
away.
it.
It hurts me.
Just encase it in black rock.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Gotcha.
Wait. There's no Black Pyramid here.
No. Okay.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off
Sniped
change
him.
something?
We did something. We did a thing. Oh shit. And not sure if I can make that or not. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Piece of cake, right? Did it first try.
I told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to Langston? How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Oh, he did.
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description.
Well,
The
not
astral plane
anymore.
is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful.
Not
This may
anymore.
happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip.
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Okay. All right, let's put our health back on. So, Japanese paper lantern.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those?
Okay. Oh, more coming in. Okay, I guess he just disappeared. I'm assuming the bulk of these are going to be on other levels. Can we go to other levels willingly? Nope. And research. I've heard recently a little bit about what, or not even what, I've been hearing about SPC. Someone give me a breakdown of what that is. I have no fucking clue. But I've been seeing people mention it more and more frequently, so. All right. All right, let's go down a level. It's fan fiction. Ah. But if it's fan fiction, it's based off something else, though. Hence the nature of the fan part of it, you know? Shit. We fucked up. Secure, contain, protect. Nothing over here. Christmas tree. A 4chan paranormal. Gotcha. Baby carriage. I made the mistake of asking on Reddit about it. Oh god. Clear? I think we're clear. Oh, great. The SCP Foundation is a fictional organization documented by the web-based collective fictional project, collaborative fiction project of the same name. Within the website's fictional setting, the SCP Foundation is responsible for locating and containing individuals, entities, locations, and objects that violate natural law. Good night. Attractive little bastard, isn't he? Painting on the wall. Ah. Ah. Did not know that. Interesting. Sure, your paintings. Oh, we have level 6 clearance now.
The exact process of how an altered item is born eludes us.
Apparently, Tiger.
We find them in the aftermath of altered world events. They take the form of everyday objects, ever present in our lives, constantly evoked in the thoughts of millions of people, now infused with unpredictable energies. They're altered. The superstitious would call them cursed. Now, are altered items sentient? Not quite. They're often fixated, programmed almost to cause certain events to happen over and over again. While generally less potent than objects of power, they are not able to be controlled. Left unchecked, they can be highly dangerous. To study altered items, we contain them in Panopticon.
Darlene seems to be a very smug person. So what was the point of coming in here? There, we moved it. Think I need a session with HR? Probably. Oof. You honestly think it would help? Has HR ever really helped someone? You do understand employees will have to fix everything. I mean, they started this shit. I didn't start this. I'm just finishing it. In this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the oldest house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combination of actions or words or materials that will prevent the item from applying its altered effect. They didn't tell me to break every wall in the building. I mean, I'll break it if I can. However, I work with these entities every day and have a good reason to believe that a less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave redacted. If we initiated a series of redacted, phrasing the items, or perhaps incorporating their images into pieces of redacted that could be visited throughout the Bureau, I believe the altered items would behave without needing to resort to redacted or redacted, which only lead to the items feeling mistreated. If we treat them like criminals who can't be surprised when they try to escape. Do that noise. The refrigerator. An Arctic Queen brand electric refrigerator model from 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by Redacted. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of the New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in apartment Redacted, rented by a man named Redacted. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Redacted, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, Redacted PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. New altered effect has been observed. All right, so it's not part of whatever this actually is. Builds a competition. Do not get hyped. Just saying, don't do mushrooms and play this game. Jesus. I don't even want to think of what would happen if someone did that. Screw your desk. Kind of satisfying seeing the papers fly. Oh, this isn't gonna be creepy.
TV! Let's watch Donkeys in Space! It's not safe! But Star Captain Eagle! Can I poke it with a stick? Okay.
It's made for kids.
Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before. What? Looks safe to me. Donkeys in space! Wait! It's not even plugged in!
That is one strong TV. Screw your gamer chairs. Looks like I've already been in here. Oh, shit. This place is pretty wrecked. Seek shelter. There's no shelter left. Hey. Filter. Well, damn. Yeah, I do have melee, but I don't want them blowing up on me. It's like a mimic. I mean, is it not going to do it again? Yeah, it's like they are fighting the blip. timer chair. Jesus. You ordered a Series X today. Nice. Question is, how long will it take to get there? Okay, will it be different? Hey. Yep, I guess that's not gonna happen again. Guess it was a one and done scenario. Okay. Oh, the glow. We read about that. Christmas tree. Baby carriage. All right, let's go across and see what's on the other side. Well, shit. Nothing. Came over here for nothing. All right. Damn it. Okay. These things have to be in... I mean, do they have to be in this area? I don't know. I guess the altar items could be anywhere, right? Although it did appear like there was a fifth or a sixth floor. Okay. Maybe some of these items. Appears to be a floor above this. Water cooler. Where... Okay, that's where Dylan was. Appears I can't go any higher. At least from this direction. Almost. Damn. Containment. So there's supposed to be one here, but I don't know where. Traffic light.
That must be one of the missing
There it is.
items. Wait, how did I get back here?
Stop and go.
What is this thing's deal? How is it doing that?
Okay.
One less escaped altered item to worry about.
Okay. At least we don't have to fight that thing again. Traffic light procedures. Object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides from top to bottom. The lights shine red, yellow, and green. A popular children's game is believed to be the integral part in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red light is activated, it will be instantly relocated a distance of redacted from the item. Theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a streetlight at an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion. Always a gas leak. Personnel protection. Box tokens. Oh, so you can make them. Neat. I believe that is part of the DLC. Yeah. All right. To the mailroom. Don't we have one down there as well? Dead letters. So, not far from there. No, I haven't got any outfits that I know of. Yeah, no.
Fuck, if they're in there, we go around that way.
No. 40 runs and 6 hours on Returnal and I'm done. Still can't get past the first biome boss. That didn't take long. All right. Hotline chamber. Where's dead letters?
You're listening to America Overnight.
Yeah, we've heard this before. Mailroom. Shortcut.
Another phantasmagorical phenomenon. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his
Mailroom.
Quincy, thanks. This night manager of a certain program insisted I take this particular route. Now, the manager explained years back. Hotel beds tend to happen.
Where the hell is dead letters? Back this way? Through communications. Or through the cafeteria? Eh. I mean, I could. I am so fucking lost right now. Mailroom. Okay. Apparently I can just go straight there. Fake planes. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are monsters. The government made Earth trains look like monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. seems legit. You're supposed to be the janitor's assistant. I mean, we're doing a lot of assisting, don't you agree?
You need to know where it's gonna end up. I need to find the other pages.
The other pages, okay.
Just look at him. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Okay, I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Just wait for it to stop here.
There should be one more page.
Smoking ban. Thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I'm happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. Yes, because aliens use Earth currency. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, patriot. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep. Dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it's not the case that you've dismissed my claims outright. In that hope, I'm writing you to once more ask for your help in understanding the oddity that's befallen me in my home. I've recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. Space is nothing special. Though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently I've begun experiencing a strange occurrence. When I'm in my kitchen, a tiny little thing with not much but a sink, I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing on a strange dark stone. I stare out at a colorless sky as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue. I think not, as it feels terribly real. It has been occurring for some months now, and I have become frightened of entering the kitchen. It's not too much of an inconvenience. I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they make of it. I await your response with little expectation, but with great hope. Yeah, I think she had a real experience. Pinstripe. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. Oh, okay. But something's redacted. Okay, bud. You be that plaid suit. You be the best plaid suit you know how to be. Not me, Tiger. I look at him wide-eyed and just walk away, shaking my head. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move. I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing and it won't stop. I said I'm sorry, but it won't leave me alone. And I don't know what it means, and I can't keep apologizing. Oh, do you see it now? 2. It told me everyone is here and I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it with my eyes on its eyes and moving very fast. But I can't keep going and I worry they'll forget about me. So I need to write you about this because I can't keep going, but the cat will because of its eyes. Redacted. You have questions and the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. Shortening of days. This is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing while I'm here. If you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun plus moon are composed of plasma. simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Okay there, bud.
We need to know where it's gonna end up. Done and done.
I'm writing you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I'm aware there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand this is not usually done, but I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I've had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I awoke. Because of this recent incident, I've decided to seek help. The doctor says I'm physically fine, but I want to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. 1 second. Well, shit. Thanks, Icy. Yep. Just a lip reading practice. Exactly. Gotta keep you on your toes, right? Okay. Not yet. Not yet, you haven't. Soon. Yeah, we trashed this room. All right. Okay. Right. All right. Let's take a look at. Yes. Yeah. Let's do that. So how do you get different outfits? I'm assuming like different challenges. Completing missions, yeah.